This episode of the Out of the Cave podcast is brought to you by Crown Trophy of Cypress, California. Crown Trophy is your one-stop shop for trophies, medals, crystal rings, and any type of promotional item. They also have the ability to customize your award or promotional item with your logo. See why they're celebrating 25 years of outstanding customer service. Contact Crown Trophy of Cypress for your next awards order. Mention the Out of the Cave podcast and receive 10% off your order. You can find their contact information listed in the sponsor section of our website, outofthecavepodcast.com. And now, enjoy the show. You're listening to the Out of the Cave podcast with your host, Junior and the Captain. This is a podcast where we talk about things going on in the world and share opinions without worrying about political correctness. Remember, it's all about respect, keeping an open mind, and always having a good time. Junior, what is up? We're back. And as you can see, I'm very happy right now, man.
You are hyped up, Captain.
Super hyped up.
Why are you so hyped?
How can I not be hyped up, man? My Bills have finally done it, man.
Oh, snap.
My Bills have finally done it, bro. They are finally back at the top of the AFC East.
After how many years?
25 years.
Two and a half decades. Sheesh.
That's crazy, right? I got to wait 25 years. They didn't even win the Super Bowl. They're just at the top of the AFC East now, man.
Right.
They just destroyed the Broncos 48-19. Phenomenal game. Phenomenal. And it was phenomenal in that they weren't even trying to score that many points. They just did it, man. It was like they put the second-string quarterback in there, and he handed the ball off to the guy. And technically, he's just supposed to just run out the clock. Bro, he ran 51 yards. They didn't even tackle him.
I saw that.
I was like, what the fuck is going on? Are these guys that good? Or was it that Broncos just said, fuck him, just let him score, man? Much props to my Buffalo Bills and my Buffalo Bills Mafia. We're finally on top, and we supported our team. They made it. Now it's off to the playoffs, and hopefully we can bring home the big title that's been eluded for years. And hopefully we can somehow find a way to erase those 4 straight Super Bowls that we lost. That shit hurt, man.
Four straight Super Bowls?
4 straight Super Bowls, man.
Wow.
4 straight, man.
So should we also talk about the Giants, who were in second place?
And once again, my Bills are the winner.
The Giants are in second place with a record of 5-8.
I think they have to win tomorrow, right?
Yeah,
in order to
Yeah.
stay on top. No, actually, wait, who's in first place? The Redskins,
Washington.
right?
No,
well, not the Redskins.
they're
The
not
Washington.
Redskins.
Yeah, they're not the Redskins. You know what? Fuck that. They're the Redskins to me, man.
But they're 6-7. Sheesh.
Yeah, well, they have to lose, obviously.
Yeah.
Giants have to win, and then after that, there's 2 games left. I think they play each other again. I'm not 100% sure.
I gotta check the schedule for that.
But nah, I'm rooting for the Giants, man. I always root for the Giants.
No, me too.
You know?
Me too.
I hope they win. But when I talk about the Giants, we're talking about my Bills right
Yeah,
now.
no. Hey, I'm not taking anything away from the Bills.
Can't take away from my emotion, from my happiness right now. What's wrong with you?
No, I know.
You know? Everybody wants to hear about this. Yeah, right.
Go Bills. Go Bills Nation.
Everybody's like, yeah, shut up, Captain. No one wants to hear about your fucking Bills. But yes, I'm going to keep talking about them, unfortunately, because I can. Right? 25 years I've waited for this shit.
Yeah, no. It's interesting.
But it was good, man. It's good. I'm happy.
So our last podcast was pretty fun, man. The Coquito episode.
Yeah.
I heard I heard some people talk to me about it, and they thought it was funny, and they also noted the fact that we did go longer.
Yeah.
And as we anticipated, as we went longer, the conversation went from pretty fun PG stuff.
Yeah.
Definitely went downhill pretty fast.
What was it? It wasn't X-rated or
No,
anything like that. You know what I mean?
Not X-rated, but
you could tell. You could tell when that stuff starts kicking in.
Yeah, that's all real. That's all real.
We definitely aren't acting because we have no talent whatsoever in regards to that shit.
And what I was thinking, and I think you actually said it, we should have taken a picture of the bottle because that was a big freaking bottle. What
it
is
was,
that?
Man. I don't know. What was that he used?
I don't even know the size. It's not like the normal.
That shit looked like I don't know, man. It looked like a custom, right? Like a custom jug or something.
Yeah, it was a big bottle of Bacardi that was recycled for the Coquito, and so it was full when Sam arrived. Thank you, Sam, for stopping by and doing the show with us. Thank you for that wonderful Coquito recipe.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
My brother tasted it, and he actually said it was pretty damn good.
Oh yeah, oh
he said
shit,
it was pretty damn
man.
good.
Damn.
So thank you, Sam. But yeah, we should have taken a picture of the before and after. We have to do that next time because I don't think people would believe how much we drink in that whole time period.
Yeah. Not to mention that, I'm a lightweight, man. So for me to be drinking something like that, I'm like, whoa. But it did, you know what? So far, the 2 drinks that, our guests have come in with, for me, not really knowing anything about the drinks and all that, they've been pretty tasty, man.
Yeah.
I think by maybe middle of next year, I should be, I would say, a decent drunk.
You'll be an alcoholic. You'll be an expert. I'll be an expert.
Right.
Give me more.
I'm telling you, I'll be like, yeah, no, I'm not a drinker. I don't like that stuff. And then now these people are bringing this shit in, and all of a sudden I'm like, maybe I should start doing this shit a little more often.
Yeah, no. Well, we still have another week before Christmas, and then we have New Year, so you still have some time to try out more drinks.
Definitely.
And then maybe you'll host an episode.
I might introduce myself as a guest.
Yeah, and make
and bring something in, right?
Yeah,
shit. Why not?
That'll be fun.
But I'm having fun with those episodes because you definitely can see the change of when we start to the end of and it's only within 1 hour.
Yeah.
So like, right? If I'm taking,
thank God it's only an hour.
Yeah. So like, technically, man, if we're drinking and I get tested at the end of the hour, you could, you know that I'm gonna be drunk. I mean, damn. Yeah, but it tastes good though, man. So I can't complain.
Yeah, no, it was good, and thank you again, Sam. We really appreciate it, and thanks for the fun stories and for being so open. I hope your wife forgives you for some of the shit that you were saying, bro.
Is he still alive? Because I haven't heard from him since that day, bro. I don't know. You should reach out to him, bro.
Yeah, I gotta check on it. I gotta do a wellness check on him.
I have not heard from that guy.
So last week's episode we kind of kept it light and we did the happy hour, but there's been a lot of stuff going on in the world as usual, politics, and we've really I have to say I'm really proud of us because we have not really gone too crazy into the politics.
Well, you mean since the election?
Since the election, I mean. Since the election.
Yeah.
And we said that we were gonna be fair and just kind of see what's going on, but man, these politicians, they can't stay out of their own way. The hypocrisy still is killing me.
Yeah.
And I keep taking notes because I want to call them out. One of the ones that I thought was funny was Chicago Alderman Tom Tunney, who apparently is a restaurant owner. And in Chicago, they were pushing lockdowns and all these kinds of mandates. Meanwhile, he got busted for serving patrons indoors at one of his restaurants. Then he had to go on air and apologize. I hate that. I hate that they... Well, it's do as I say, not as I do, and people still blindly follow politicians. It amazes me on either side that this kind of stuff happens, and people, they're not really acting out about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but the other thing too is that it's not being reported like if it was somebody from the other side of the aisle. You understand what I mean? So like you only hear this in whatever, Fox or what's the new one? The Newsmax, right? But you don't hear it really from the other stations, and that's the main hypocrisy is that people continue following these people because they really don't know. And well, I'm not even gonna say that because you know what? Even if they knew, they'd probably be like, "Yeah, who cares?" Right?
Yeah, it seems like there's just an agenda, and this is how I know it's kind of true because I love seeing different channels. I always scan through the channels, to get a different viewpoint. And in the morning, whether I'm watching Channel 2, Channel 4, Channel 7, Channel 11, whatever, we live in New York, they all have the same lineup of news stories and almost in the same exact order. There's nothing new, right? Like, there's very few exclusive breaking stories. They all follow the same sheet of music, and you can see that they all have the same talking points.
Yeah.
And I think that's a disservice. I think that's a disservice to people because there's still like a lot of like crazy stuff going on that I don't think is getting good coverage. Like something that this actually happened a week ago, and I didn't get to talk about it last week, but in Los Angeles, this kind of annoyed me.
Exactly.
They had flea markets that were allowed to stay open, right? So flea markets can stay open and people can go buy the stuff, but restaurants were forced to close. And in LA County, a judge ruled against restaurant lockdowns because he said that the data didn't even support locking them down. There was a story of a woman who had a restaurant. They told her that she could not have her outdoor dining, but right across the street, like 100 feet away, there was a movie shoot going on or a television shoot, and they set up all these outdoor tents, and so they could all have outdoor dining,
Yeah.
but she couldn't. And it's literally, 100 feet away.
Yeah.
And they said the reason why is because I think they said something to the effect that
They have a permit.
no, it wasn't even a permit. It was just that they were saying there's less chance because maybe there's less people than in a restaurant. But come on,
Yeah,
man,
that's bullshit.
that's
Man.
BS.
They come up with all these different excuses for. I mean, they try to justify their bullshit opinions whichever way they want, and meanwhile, they could care less about the regular folk, man.
Yeah,
That's just trying to make a living. You know
why
what I mean?
did they do that? Like I think in California, also strip clubs were allowed to stay open, but restaurants were closed.
Well, I mean, going back to maybe
Priorities?
one episode ago, I see nothing wrong with that one.
Okay, I was wrong.
So on that one right there, bro, let's put a stop on that one right there real quick.
Let's agree to disagree on that.
I'm never gonna agree with that nonsense, man.
No, but this. Which strip clubs? Which ones?
Yeah, right.
No, but it's just a hypocrisy. When I go out to the stores, I'm seeing in the Costco's and all, even in the malls. But the malls haven't been that packed.
Yeah.
But you see a lot of shopping going on. Everyone's wearing masks. Everyone's social distancing. And I'm just saying, why are we killing so many restaurants? I'm driving by in the town and I see a diner that had been around for a long time shuttered. I see all these like little restaurants shuttered and closed, and they're just trying to make it, man.
Yeah, but and it's interesting because if you establish, and this goes for like churches also, because they establish this 50-person maximum, 100-person, 150-person maximum, whatever it is, right? If you tell the establishment that this is all you can have, and the establishment sets up their place to allot for that amount, and that's it, and they're following the rule, why would you want to continue destroying them?
Yeah.
I mean, they're doing everything that they're asked to do, and then on top of that, you're going to establish more bullshit rules that they have to follow and close them down and shit. I mean, come on, man. I mean, it's either you're going to follow the format, you're going to follow the rules that they're establishing, or you're not, right? So, okay, you want to shut these places down? Shut them down if they're violating the rules. It sucks, but I'm okay with that in that sense. But if everybody's abiding by the stuff and they're trying to just make a living and they're just, if they're used to having 300 customers and now they're only dealing with 100, dude, they're losing money as it is anyway. And then on top of that, you're just going to fuck with them more?
And some of them, like, installed filtration systems and all kinds of
and
crazy
barriers,
things,
right?
And
They keep put up all those barriers and all those, right? I'm like, come on, man.
In New York, we just had a snowstorm hit, which, they made it seem like it was a big blizzard. I mean, it was a snowfall. We live in the Northeast.
Yeah.
And I saw in New York City, the mayor was saying if you have some of those outdoor setups, like temporary walls and stuff, you got to take them down to make room for like the snowplows and stuff. And people are like, I'm not gonna take that down. Like, it's crazy. And I kind of agree with those restaurants because the snowplows are just gonna have to make do and go around them or something. You expect these people? They have lighting, they have heating things.
Well, think about it.
They're supposed to take it down, put it back up.
But let's back up a little bit. So we're gonna take down the tents that are temporarily set up for these people to make a living. But yeah, we could leave all the cars in the same, right? Because think about it. All the cars are parked along the sidewalk or the street in the same manner that these tents are set up. So if the car could stay there and the plows could plow around the cars, because as we all know, all our cars get buried under the snow. Why can't that tent just stay there?
Yeah,
that makes no sense.
And I think that they like rescinded it at the last minute or something. But it didn't make sense. But the point that I was going to make is what you said. The mayor is like saying, you got to do this, you got to do that. You got to do this, you got to do that. Today it's this, tomorrow it's that. Why? Who the hell are they? Like, they are not like in charge of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone, like I always said, we volunteered to go into lockdown when this thing happened out of being patriotic and good citizens. And these politicians think that they can just continue. Cuomo, oh my God. They just think they continue to play with our lives. Yeah. I was so mad with Cuomo. Did you see that news conference with him and Fauci where he was like, I'm Pacino, you're De Niro.
Yeah.
De Niro Pacino. Ha, ha, ha. And I was just like, yo, this asshole, man.
Yeah, yeah.
This guy, he's like joking with Fauci about being a celebrity, an actor. I'm just like, oh, my God, man. I am so sick of seeing. And I still hear people say, he's my guy.
Yeah, he's the best.
What?
He's the best. Come on, man. That guy's the worst, dude. I mean, I just don't get it, man. I mean, if we look at things in an even canvas, right? And where we're just looking at the people for who they are, whatever. Whether I don't care. Again, let's not go really into the politics and stuff. But Democrat, Republican, if we're judging everybody the same, why is it that nobody else could do that, man? Why is that nobody could do that? I mean, he's my guy. Come on, really? Really? This guy is a fucking train wreck, man. He really is, man. And the way he goes up on these press conferences and talks to people like he's like, I don't know. I mean, like even to the reporters when they're asking him questions and shit, like, what are you, stupid or something? Fuck you, man. Who the fuck are you? You know what I'm saying?
I know. Because he's worried about getting Emmys, and now his
come on,
his
man.
presentations have PowerPoints and graphics. I'm just like, oh.
And it's not like he put the motherfuckers together.
No.
Right? But think about it.
Yeah.
Like if I'm gonna create a PowerPoint, right? I'm gonna create it. I know what's in my PowerPoint and all that. He doesn't do none of that shit. So it's other people. His administrator, his staff is doing that shit for him. And then it's technically you're taking credit for your look. Oh, I got this. It wasn't your idea, man.
You're right. You are an actor. You're reading lines.
Exactly. Stupid.
So maybe he deserves, an Oscar.
So
too.
then, give him an Oscar. Give him an Oscar.
De Niro, Pacino.
Yeah.
De Niro, Pacino. I'm like, oh my god. I was so like, I was getting like physically ill. I was just like, oh, get these guys off.
Yeah, no, man. Enough of this fucking guy, man. That's it. Let's move on.
But you know what? But continuing this politics thing, the whole, the other thing that came up was this whole thing about China and Eric Swalwell. He was compromised by a Chinese spy, which is just
by the way,
crazy.
You think she looked good?
Fang Fang?
You think she could have compromised you too?
No, I don't think so.
No. I mean, some of the pictures she looks good.
But I mean, look, whether she looks good or not, this guy, when you look at Eric Swalwell, even when he was doing the impeachment hearings, he just looked like that smarmy guy from like the 80s movies who was like the know-it-all teacher's pet who like, ratted everyone out, like from Revenge of the Nerds. He was the guy who was telling on everyone. Like, you could just see his face. And I was just, oh, this guy makes me so sick. I would never want to be his friend. He looks like he licks his lips all the time. And like around his mouth is always red. So I am not surprised if he was like doing some crazy ass shit with this.
So
Chinese
in other words, he was very easily to be compromised.
Oh, I mean, you could just see it in his face. I know people's like, who the hell am I? Who am I? I'm just telling. I could read people, and I could just see it in that dude's face. He was compromised, and he was like.
So in other words, Fang Fang didn't have much to really work on because that was an easy one to compromise.
Oh, hell yeah. And then I also heard Fang Fang sub with like 2 mayors too. So it's not like Fang Fang's got skills, man.
She's gotta be, man. It's gotta be.
That's crazy. And then he was accusing the president of like being a spy. The balls that guy has.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and then later on, the truth comes out in regards to all this nonsense, man. That's the world we live in. That we're listening to these stupid motherfuckers, right? And then next thing you know, they end up doing the shit that they are accusing other people of doing, right?
Yeah.
And then nobody has a problem with that.
Yeah. And they don't. And that's the thing. Like, no one, reporters out there are like really digging into the case. Because all these people, they all go to the same neighborhood. Not neighborhoods. They all go to the same, like, parties, and they hobnob, and they're all in the same circles. That's what I was trying to say.
But I remember in the old days, though. In the old days, whether it be liberal, media, whatever it is, right?
Woodward
Conservative, whatever it was, there was always competition. Like, you're always trying to outdo the other person. So
really, scoop, right? To get the scoop.
Yeah, to get the scoop on whatever it is, right? So all of a sudden, it became, no, let's work together against that guy right there, and that's it. So that scoop nonsense, all that stuff is gone.
Yeah,
it's not like that anymore.
It seems like they're just public relations people.
Yeah, and they could care less about actually reporting something interesting.
I feel that, yeah. I
agree. When they, like today, I see everywhere, breaking news, right? And then you follow the thread there. Breaking news. Buffalo Bills win the AFC East. Yeah. So now that's breaking news for me, obviously.
Right.
So I'm gonna let that one go. But it'd be
See, everyone's out for themselves.
I have to. Yeah, 25 years, man. Waiting for that shit for 25 years.
But that could be breaking news in Buffalo.
Whatever, yo. I'm not in Buffalo right now, man. Okay. But so you see breaking news, right? But then everything is breaking news now. Breaking news. Harry Styles comes out with a new song. Breaking news. Cuomo thinks he's Pacino. breaking, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like,
Yeah.
it's never something like breaking news. The United States Embassy was just bombed by a
Right.
particular, you know, it's
Right.
nothing like that. No, nobody.
It's not really.
It's not
really
really
breaking
news. Yeah.
But you know who I blame for that? Fox, because they always have that chime dun and make it seem like it's like a breaking
Nah,
news.
everybody has their own shit, man.
No, but I mean, like,
CNN
Fox-
has their own thing too.
But
dude.
Fox did it for a while. Like, I noticed it a while ago. And I was just like, yo, it happens so much because it seemed like they opened every show with breaking now. It was always like breaking now, and I was like, you guys kind of like desensitized me to it. Like, I used to see that, and I'm like, whoa, what's going
Well, no,
on?
well, that's what I'm saying.
What's going on? Was there an
Oh
earthquake?
shit, I know,
someplace?
right?
Was there an earthquake? Was there a terrorist attack? Did a famous entertainer die? Right? Like those are the things that I expected to hear, and then it
Yeah.
was like breaking news. The Supreme Court is inside their chambers to discuss
to
some-
discuss the
some
football
random shit.
regulations.
Yeah, it was just like I was like, okay, that's not really breaking news. But
Yeah.
and then they started almost all their shows that way. So I blame Fox for that. But maybe you're right. Maybe it's not.
Nah,
not
it was
just them.
yeah. I mean, probably because that's all you watch, man. But
No,
nah,
I
it's,
watch everything.
every single one of those stations is like that. They have their own little thing. They all have their own little music or whatever to create that stuff. I can't duplicate what CNN does, but I in my mind I know the little music.
Well, I
that
know
they
with
come out
CNN,
with.
it's always Wolf Blitzer's face talking about some shit, and I'm like,
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. But they all have that. But it's just not that breaking news is no longer
No.
something really drastic or something really worthy of breaking news.
I agree.
Now everything is breaking news. You know what I mean? And it's just crazy.
Breaking news: Harry Styles wears women's clothes.
Oh man,
I know
here
you
we
love
go.
Harry Styles. What's up with
Listen,
your boy-
man,
what's up with your boy
we
wearing women's
spoke
clothes?
about it. I like his music.
I like his music too.
Well, no, the whole thing with,
Well,
the,
hold
with the
on.
girls' clothing, is that what you're talking about? The girls' clothing.
Well, that was breaking news for you.
Yeah, well, no,
You know,
wasn't.
I thought you got like an alert on your phone about that one.
No, I didn't get that one. I didn't get that one. No, well, but the girls' clothing topic there, I don't get it. I just don't get the girls' clothing and how all the guys should be wearing it and should accept it and all that. I just don't get it, man.
I mean, look, De La Hoya was wearing girls' clothes.
Yeah, and look how much fun we had with him wearing the girls' clothing because we were tearing him up on that. Listen, I've said this before. I'm going to say it again.
What?
I have no care in the world in regards to what you wear. You want to wear girls' clothing? Wear girls' clothing. I could care less. You just cannot expect me to make fun of you. Or cannot expect me to comment on certain things. You're just going to have to accept it because there's no way that I'm going to change my view in that a guy should not be wearing girls' clothing.
Yeah, but what if the guy wearing the girls' clothing actually looks good wearing it?
But still, it has nothing to do whether he looks good or not. I'm still going to be like, what? What the hell are you doing, man? Take that shit off.
No, because like if he's wearing boy clothes or male clothes and he looks goofy, I would comment on it.
No, yeah, well, you could do that too.
That's what I'm saying. But
But-
like if he's wearing like a girl outfit and it looks good, I'd be like, yeah,
Listen.
it looks good.
All right, Prince, right? Prince wore women's clothing all the time. At least,
And Prince looked good.
I'm just saying. But Prince also, people made fun of his ass, just as Dave Chappelle.
Yo,
But this is the point I'm trying to make. So if you're gonna wear that, right?
Yeah, no, you can't.
You-
You have to know that you're going to be.
You got to
open to some
open,
criticism.
you got to open up yourself to that criticism and enjoy being criticized. Though you can't be all of a sudden sensitive to like, oh, why would they be saying that?
But was he being sensitive?
No, it wasn't. Well, because people were questioning
Mm-hmm.
him and all that, and for me, it was not even really him. The people defending him.
Oh,
You know what I mean? So like everybody. So you get into the other celebrities that would defend them, and just regular people, and just comments on whether it be Instagram, Twitter, and all that stuff. And I'm like, wait a minute. If you're gonna do that, just like anything, you're opening yourself up to criticism by somebody. Again, not everybody thinks like everybody else.
Right.
We all think differently. So if he wants to wear girls' clothing, again, I have no problem with that. But somebody might not like the fact that he's wearing girls' clothing. And if they say something about it, you gotta accept that.
yeah, you got to accept it.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
you
I
can't,
agree. My thing, and I think I told you this before when we briefly touched on this. I just don't understand why it was being done, and I think our intern was saying it was for like a Vogue photo shoot or something. To me,
he was like the first male to appear on a Vogue magazine or cover or something.
oh well, to
Right?
me, I was just gonna say it's not really that edgy. For like putting on girls' clothing is not very edgy. David Bowie, like you said, Prince. Like there's been plenty.
No, but I don't
plenty of
think.
people
But I
who've
don't
done
think it was done for edginess. I really don't think so. I just think it was they put him on the cover, and he said I think he had mentioned that he enjoys the style and all that stuff, and that's cool.
See, I mean, again, I didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't.
cool.
I don't know the full backstory to that.
Yeah.
So if he says, "Yo, you know what, guys? I just like wearing a skirt sometimes." I mean, whatever. I mean,
Hey, listen.
just make sure it looks good. If you look goofy in it, whether you wearing guys' pants or a skirt, where you wearing a crop top or a tank top, you got to be open to getting like.
Nah,
You know,
well, listen. Remember, Roddy Piper used to wear a skirt.
a kilt, right? No, but that's not the same thing. That's different.
It's a skirt, man, right?
Kilts have easy access, man.
Well,
You never know. Don't knock it till you try.
But the point I'm trying to make is, if you're gonna wear something like that, accept the criticism that comes along with it. Not everybody's gonna agree with you, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people don't agree with the shit that we say.
That's true.
So, I mean, if somebody says some stupid shit to us, I'm going to disagree. And that's it. I'm going to be like, all right, yeah, that's your opinion. No big deal. I said this. I opened myself up to that criticism. Okay, but guess what? I'm not going to change my mind just because you're now saying, oh, how could you say that and this and that and the whole cancel culture nonsense. Yeah, guess what? I'm not changing my mind. So
wait,
you can say whatever the fuck you want to say.
Is there any women's clothes that you would wear?
You know what? No, I don't think so.
What about like what do they call
some.
that? Like not a corset. What do they call that that binds you in? I guess it's a corset. They got like male corsets.
Oh, like you talking about like a girdle?
Yeah. You ever seen those? Like they got male girdles now. Would you wear one?
Yeah, no, that doesn't make any sense to me to be wearing something like that.
Well, to me,
because you're fat, but so that's different.
I got a dad bod.
You're always trying to hide that stomach, man. No. That's why you wear black all the time.
I got a dad bod. I got a dad bod. But no, if you're gonna wear a girdle, it would make sense to wear like if you're going to a photo shoot or you're gonna be like getting a photo taken.
Again, that's where you and I differ. Because for me,
hold on. I didn't say I was gonna wear one myself. I'm just saying I could understand it.
I can't even understand that.
No?
Why would you? Okay, so you're gonna go because you're going to a photo shoot. You're gonna put a girdle on if you're a guy.
If your thing is having a public image, I could see. I'm not saying I would do it. Look, look. Hold on. Let me tell you. I got a dad bod, but let me just tell you something.
I don't know about that dad bod, bro.
Yeah.
All right, whatever. If that's what you want to call it.
I got muscles. I got muscles, and I'm looking.
But that's
decent.
But that's 20 layers underneath the muscles.
But my point is, I can rock it. What I'm saying is, if you're a celebrity and your whole thing is image, and you're going to walk the red carpet, and you don't want to show the extra pounds, you got to throw on the.
No, you don't have to throw on anything. What you need to do is go on a fucking diet. You don't put on a damn girdle just so you could lose the pounds that way.
Damn.
Go on a diet, because if that's the public image and that's where you're at, then you better be dieting every single day if you care about that. If you don't care about that, then it doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want.
But what if someone is doing it and they're struggling?
That's their problem, man.
And and they just want to look good.
No, but listen, again,
this is the same thing like the masks. If someone is going,
no,
it's the same thing. If someone is going out into public and they want to look good, why can't they wear a girdle?
Yeah, but why can't they just look good with what they have?
Because guys like you are going to make fun of their asses.
But I told you,
they're gonna be like,
no matter.
Look at this guy walking.
I just said,
no,
but I
just
no.
Hold on. What's that guy? Chris Pratt. You know who that is?
Yeah, Chris Pratt. Yeah.
So he used to be chunky, and then he got into shape when he was like Guardians of the Galaxy and stuff like that. So knowing that this guy has the propensity of getting chunky, because he used to be chunky, like back in the day.
And I'm sure he could get chunky at any time.
He can get chunky at any time.
Yeah.
So what if he's in between movies and now he's going on a red carpet event? You gonna like throw shade on a guy because he wants to wear a girdle and still kind of look good?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're fucked up.
Yeah.
All right. So you're not gonna wear a girdle. What woman's clothing would you wear?
No, I'm thinking of what I would wear.
A kilt?
No, I wouldn't wear a kilt.
What if you're going to like a wedding? Was it Scottish?
If I was Scottish.
No. What if you're a guest of a Scottish wedding?
I didn't know that you had to wear kilts.
No, but you could. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
When in Rome, right?
Nah, fuck that. No, I don't think I would wear it.
No.
But then again, if you really think about it, let's just look at, say, for instance, a Jewish wedding, right?
Yeah.
Or right. So don't people wear a yarmulke?
Yeah.
Even though they're not Jewish?
I think so. Yeah.
Right. So I mean, in that sense, if you're going to like a themed kind of a thing,
that's not a theme.
Well, I'm just saying. Yeah, it is. No.
Disney
You're
World.
I'm talking about the kilt. I'm just making it an example in regards to that. But I'm just saying.
You go to a Disney wedding, wear ears.
But I'm just saying, you're talking about a themed kind of a situation where you're going to do that, right? But that you're not wearing it just because you feel like, hey, you know what? I want to wear girls' clothing today.
What about if you go to like Brazil?
Okay.
Would you walk around in like little Speedos on the beach?
If I'm gonna wear Speedos, I just go naked, bro. Butt naked. I mean, think about it. Why do people wear the Speedos?
I mean, some guys
Right,
like
but that's
it.
what I'm saying. So just take the shit off.
Yeah, but
Because
I mean,
they're
you're still in
trying
public.
to get so edgy. Yeah, but over there you could go. There's new
I guess
beaches.
they have new beaches, right?
Yeah. So, why wear the little Speedo?
So you're not gonna wear girls' clothes, but you're gonna walk around naked?
Yeah, but I'm not wearing anything.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Instead of putting on a little bit of a, because look,
So
to
okay,
me,
so all right,
that
so,
little
so
bikini, that's a bikini, right? Whatever that is, that little
it all
underwear.
depends, man. It could be a little thong.
Maybe it is a thong.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
that's
know.
what I'm saying. So why even wear that? Why wear that? Just so you could say, "Oh, I wore women's clothing."
I mean, you want to show everyone your privates?
At that point, if you're wearing a little bikini like that, why not just show it? Because you're showing it anyway. Would you really think that you can't see through that?
All
these girls that wear these thongs and all that,
kilt.
you don't think that the guy has the imagination, or anybody has an imagination to say, I can see right through that
No,
shit?
I'm with you. I mean, I'm not like particularly shy. Like, I wouldn't have a problem going to a nude beach, but I'm just saying, you would rather go naked than wear that bikini thing?
Yeah.
You're a liar.
All right. I'm telling you.
So
let me ask you a
would
question.
never wear the
Why
bikini
would you ask me? Then I respond with the truth, and then now I'm a liar because I'm responding with the
Because
truth.
now we're gonna figure out. We're gonna go to Brazil.
let's
no,
go.
we're gonna go to Brazil, and then I want to see what you're gonna walk around in.
All right.
You're gonna walk around.
The good
like
thing is I don't
trunks.
have to pack anything. I just need to have the clothing to get on the airplane, and that's it. Once we get there, that's it.
It'll make going through security a lot easier.
Yes, sir. Spread them.
Did anyone give you anything? Are you concealing any items? Any fruit? Wait, how the fuck did we get there?
I don't know, man. You started this thing with the clothing. But yeah, to be honest with you, I really don't. Nah, there really isn't anything that is intended for a female to wear that I would want to wear. I just don't see it.
I agree.
I just don't
I'm
see
trying
it,
to
you know
think.
what I mean?
There's nothing that I would say that I would wear. The only thing that I would be down with is like kind of like the kilt scenario, because like there's like in India, those guys, they wear like these shirts that are like almost like dresses, but they got sleeves in them. I don't know what it's called. It's like a robe almost.
They're called guayaberas.
No, the guayaberas are cool. No, but it's like it's like a robe, but it's not like it opens up in the front.
Yeah,
It's like a long, it's like a pajama shirt.
Yeah, like in the Middle East they wear them.
Yeah, but I think they wear pants. I think they wear pants with those.
Yeah.
But to me, I wouldn't mind wearing that, like, and that's almost like a dress, especially like if you're in a super hot climate.
Yeah, but that's not considered really a dress, man. That's just the clothing of the area, right?
That's as close to a dress as I would get. And I'm saying, like, in terms of women's clothing, that's about it, because I don't understand guys who like to wear high heels.
Yeah, no, I don't get it.
That is just something I just don't get. I mean, maybe they like the way their feet look in them or whatever. That to me is just something.
First of all, heels anyway. Dude, I would think that it would take a long time for you to just be comfortable in learning how to walk like that, right? A female is almost kind of like a natural thing where they're just going to put some heels on and be able to walk. I mean, I have seen.
I don't think it's natural.
Well, I mean, because they start up when they're younger, they're starting with a little heel and they get bigger and bigger and bigger. They're used to that stuff. You know what I'm saying? They get used to it after a while.
You're making it seem like they're deers, bro. And
but listen, it's when girls are in their teen years, they slowly start getting a bigger heel, and they're used to that stuff, right?
I guess.
What guy is going to go from being a 30-year-old person
from sneakers
to a thing?
From sneakers to stilettos?
How do you do that? I mean, I even look at women when they're wearing that, and I'm like, how are you balancing yourself? Because I just don't get the concept.
Yeah.
You look at their feet; they're like this. I was like, how do you straighten your body when your foot technically is in a tilt forward position? It's weird, right? Like I would think, I think it's weird to me.
I've never put that much thought into it. I just say, wow.
I look at it.
She looks really good in those heels.
Exactly. But then so now we're talking about a guy wearing girls' clothing, right? Or a girl.
Well, no, my point is I just don't know
put
why.
Put the thing on. I guarantee
that.
you wouldn't be able to, walk like that.
I probably I wouldn't.
Well, there you go.
But I never.
It takes time for you to graduate to that.
But my point is that you seem like you're a little bit of an expert in this. My point is I just don't understand like shoes or not like or even heels. I can appreciate like if someone looks good in heels. It's not like something that like turns me on. Like how like there's guys who like, oh, look at the the heel is so like. I mean, I can see it. I'm like, yeah, they look pretty, but like, it's not like a sexual thing for me.
I understand, but that's not what we're talking about. Because
No,
I could look at a heel. I could
what
look
I'm
at
saying
I
is
could look at
I
a
don't
female.
know why a guy would want to put on
But
heels.
that's the point I'm trying to make. It's different for me to look at a heel on a female and say, wow, look, that heel complements. Look at her leg. It looks nice, muscular, or whatever, right? But I don't say, I wonder what it would feel like to put those heels on. I like that. I have no thought whatsoever to even attempt to wear a heel.
Yeah, I don't know. What about bras? You know, there's guys who like to put on bras and stuff. There's guys who like to. That's De La Hoya.
You mean the man's ear? That's
No,
from,
I don't know about
that's
that.
from Seinfeld.
No, I don't know about
When
that.
the man's
Well, why
ear.
are we still talking about this?
I don't know. You're the one that brought the shit up.
You brought it up again.
But you're the one that brought this thing up. It wasn't
but
me.
I thought we were
I'm
moving
just
on.
commenting on it.
All
right, so go ahead. Next, move on.
We were talking about Brazil, and then it reminded me of. I wanted to ask you if you're ready to sign up to live out your Olympic dreams. The International Olympic Committee has approved breakdancing as a sport for 2024 in Paris Games.
Bro, I am definitely getting the gold medal on that one because I could do a backspin like you would believe.
I remember you have some moves.
Man, my windmills, forget it, bro. Forget it. I'm going to just take the gold. They just give me the gold. They just send me the gold.
You do the worm?
I could do worm. I could do everything, man. The head spin.
That's kind of crazy, right? That they would make that a sport.
I just don't get it,
I'm trying
man.
to think of it because, one of my boys, and he's actually a really good like graphic designer for, should I say his name? I can say his name, Fareeb Designs. I'll put his plug if anyone needs like a really good designer.
He is phenomenal.
He is phenomenal. The guy is the man. And he is like not only, first of all, he's the coolest dude out there, but he's a freaking kick-ass breakdancer.
Yeah.
Always for years. And if this was something that was out like back in the day, like, he would have definitely been someone that I would say, yo, you should try out for.
I could definitely do it. I still have my fucking square linoleum in in my closet.
You don't have the washing, you didn't save the box from your washing machine?
You remember that? We used to walk around with the boxes and the linoleum everywhere you go. All right, let's go. Let's do this. Break.
That's it.
Right? And used to battle, man, all the time.
Yeah.
That was the best.
So now, why do you?
But I just don't get. I just
why
don't
do you
get
think
that.
they're doing it?
I don't know, man. Because
is it like a diversity thing?
I don't know. But if you're gonna do that, why don't you do ballroom dancing?
Well, to be honest, I don't know. It has it ever because sometimes they make the sports part of it and then they like decommission it, right? I don't know. Was ballroom dancing ever?
No. I don't know. I'm just saying that in an Olympic event,
why? Yeah, I see your point. It's like, why breakdancing? Why not salsa? Why not ballroom dancing?
Exactly.
Why not line dancing?
Yeah, because I don't see dancing as an athletic sport. I don't see it like that. I just see it as a dance technique.
It's dancing. I think is a sport. Especially when you see like all the different types of dancing.
Yeah, but I just see it as techniques in dancing. I don't see it as a sport.
No,
man.
but come on, you train, you have to be in shape.
I know, but it's not.
But this is what I was gonna say. If you told me you were gonna do like salsa or
merengue,
whatever. These are dances that are around the world today, right? Because all of Latin America, even in the U.S. and in Europe. Those are popular dance things. Is breakdancing popular outside of like the U.S. and maybe some countries in Europe?
Maybe back in the day.
That's what I was gonna say. Maybe back in the day. Like now, is it? Because to your point, is it just like tap dancing? Like, is it just like a subgenre of dancing?
I think it's.
Is it that popular?
I think it's a technique, but don't get me wrong. In order for you to graduate to being a outstanding breakdancer, you need to have athletic ability. Yeah. Because you need to be able to do a lot of different things, man.
Flip and twist.
Exactly. So as
and
far as the athleticism
maybe there's going to be like a team component, an individual component.
Yeah, but I still don't see it as an Olympic sport. I just don't see it. Who am I? I'm just telling you that. I don't know. I just don't see it, man. I don't know how that's going to play out.
I just don't know why breakdancing.
I don't know.
It could have been dance. That's
what I'm saying. I don't know.
Breakdance. So maybe we'll look into that a little bit more, because that's going to be exciting. And then what country like now is going to be embarrassing if the U.S., where breakdancing was pretty much invented, it would be embarrassing if the U.S. doesn't win that, and it goes to like I don't know Japan.
Those Japanese could move, man.
No, I'm not taking anything away from them. My point is,
you know who's going to win, right? The Chinese. You know they're gonna take it, man. You know they're gonna take it. You
There'll
know.
be some Chinese with Russian influence.
I'm telling you. Just like they just infiltrated the United States, right?
Oh my God.
They're gonna take all the secrets, all the breakdancing secrets, and win. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't see it. The breakdancing thing. I really don't. It just doesn't.
Look, I think I'm gonna definitely watch. I want to hear what music they're gonna be playing. I'm definitely gonna watch it. I want to see who the stars gonna come out. Then they're gonna get like big contracts, and it'll be fun to see that.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
It
might just last. You never know. It may be for 1 year and that's it, right?
We'll see. We'll see. I mean, I have a feeling, like most things, like hip hop, is gonna be super popular.
Yeah, but there's been also like sports in the Olympics that they decommissioned.
Yeah.
Right. So it could be the same thing too, right? Where it'd be like, which one was it? Was it now soccer's still part of the Olympics, right? Or they stopped doing it? There was something recent. I can't remember offhand. That they no longer did. All right, I'll research it and I'll get back to you on that one, man. But there is something. There definitely is something there that I just can't remember offhand right now.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool to watch it. I'm just trying to see real quick. It says there. Oh, you know why? Because the IOC was looking to pursue urban events. See, they want to lure a younger audience, and they saw street dance battles officially added to the program as an attempt to that. And then also confirmed was skateboarding, sport climbing, and surfing. So those 3 sports are going to also be making their debuts at
the Olympics.
Well, it says here, those 3, the ones I just mentioned, skateboarding, sport climbing, and surfing, are going to make their debuts in the Tokyo Games, which were postponed by a year because of the pandemic, to open on July 23rd, 2021. So there you go. They're trying to lure urban people, so diversity is what I'm hearing there. They're trying to get a younger, diverse crowd. Yeah, I'm just surprised.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see it like that.
Skateboarding too. I'm like, skateboarding really? I like it. Don't get me wrong. I used to do it back in the day, but
if you're gonna do that, why not do roller skating?
I agree.
Right? But what are you gonna compete? How are you gonna compete? Just dancing on roller skates?
I don't know. I mean, are young kids doing?
I mean, the skateboarding different because the skateboarding they go on the ramps and they do all the tricks. And
I like skateboarding. When we went to Venice Beach, I was watching those guys do some skateboarding tricks. It was sick. And you know what was interesting? They had like young kids and old guys older than you.
Dude, I'm only 20. I'm only 20.
What are these young people doing? Speaking of young people, and we almost got to wrap this up, but
what's can't be that already.
What's up with your boys at Duke University?
Damn, man.
Duke, which is a very esteemed place of learning.
Well, same thing with UNC, man.
UNC,
Chapel Hill. Yeah, 3 years. 3 years they've been selling coke and all kinds of stuff. Marijuana.
Big deal.
Out of fraternity houses.
Yeah. And apparently they were selling so much they had a line, like a direct line to the Mexican cartel to buy this stuff direct. Man.
Yeah.
Like Costco.
I know. That's crazy, man.
They were getting good prices.
Yeah. That was wait, hold on. That was UNC, Duke, and there was another college that was involved. Appalachia State. Yeah, that's right. That's crazy, man. But I'm not really that surprised, to be honest with you.
No, I mean, you're right, because this kind of stuff happens everywhere, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised that they had a direct contact with
the drug cartel.
The drug cartel. That I'm surprised about.
They must have hooked up on Instagram, slid into their
somehow,
DMs.
Man.
Slid into their DMs.
But with that being said, what better place to do that shit than in one of those, like a fraternity or college like that, right?
I know, but
it's sad to say that, but that's one place that you're definitely gonna make bank.
I know, but it makes fraternities, which, I happen to love my fraternity. I was in a frat. Mm-hmm. I had a very positive experience. It makes us all look bad. It's just another thing against Greek life.
Yeah, but it just seems that in this culture today, they just don't care about that, man.
About like upholding and being
perception of being in the Greek councils and right and being the stand-up person, the balanced man. You know what I'm saying? So it just almost seems like nobody really cares about that stuff.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think it's like people just care about themselves.
Yeah.
They care about making money, and they don't say, "Man, I'm in this organization. Like I have to live by a certain set of rules and a code of conduct."
or even just that, hey, be in this organization, I may have some opportunities that I wouldn't have if I didn't join this,
That's true.
right? So, but nobody, I don't know. I'm just saying it based on what I see. It doesn't seem like they really care about that stuff anymore.
They just wanna get paid. They just wanna
which
get
is
paid.
which is weird because I was actually in completely in a different setting and story was I was talking to another friend of mine. We were watching commercials on TV. Obviously, Christmas time's coming around, and you barely see commercials for toys anymore, right?
Yeah, there's not a lot of
Yeah.
toys.
So, and I started thinking about it. I'm like saying, yeah, nobody plays with toys anymore. So, like, if you really think about it, it's from, I would say, baby to like maybe toddler age. They may be playing with toys. After that, that's it, man, because everybody's on the computers. Everybody's doing
Yeah,
the iPads and all
no
that
one's
stuff.
playing with GI Joes and
There's
stuff as much, right?
nobody doing that no more.
But you know what? There's like big kids. There's like 40-year-olds.
Yeah,
who are
but
buying those kinds of things.
they're called collectors.
They're collectors. Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
they're not playing. They're collecting them.
Correct. But as far
Our
as
kids like buying them. I mean,
but
I
those
don't
days
know.
are over, man. With the toys, man. Like I remember giving toys to kids and they being so excited and happy about that. It's not like that.
Well,
no more.
remember getting the Toys R Us catalog
Yeah,
and
yeah.
seeing the Toys R Us
How about
commercials.
that? Not only that, you know what I used to remember? Getting the Hess truck. Remember
Yeah.
that Hess truck? Every year,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Hess gas company.
They
used to
still
come
have
up-
that.
They have it, but now you have to order it online. Like you can't even get it at
Oh, really?
because there's no more Hess gas stations, right? Speedway took over that.
Mm.
So yeah, it was just sad that everything has changed. I would want to say that it changed for the worse in that sense, but maybe it's just obviously we're thinking the old fashioned way. So I don't know,
Maybe.
but yeah, things are changing, man. They really are.
Well, I'm sorry that those guys got busted. I hope the fraternities don't get like shut down, but it's not looking good for those guys.
Yeah. And that's a pretty big crime too, man. So if they do they got busted, but when they go to trial, if they get found guilty, that's a long time, man. Especially if it's federal crimes.
Mm.
Yeah, man, that's fucked up.
That's crazy.
But yeah, black eye to the universities, man. That's the one thing that's fucked up.
So that was a really positive note for us to end our podcast.
I know. Why'd you bring that shit up, man? It's always you, man, that brings that shit up, man.
No, you know what? There's so much. There's been we've been taking a little bit light, so there was a bunch of stuff we wanted to talk about. I mean, the Mandalorian season finale
there
happened,
you go.
but I can't even talk about it because you still don't have
know.
Disney Plus.
I
I have look. I'm gonna before we leave today, I will give you my.
You know
my
what? Why don't you just do it right now? Go ahead,
All
just
right,
type it
everyone,
there.
Are you guys ready? I'll give it to everyone.
Yeah,
in the
just.
No, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you today, so you can watch it.
All right.
You have to, man.
Now, what is it? 2 seasons, right?
It's 2 seasons.
All right. So after, I would just binge watch it and
You can binge it. You can binge it for sure.
yeah, and then I'll be up to date with our talk about this.
Yeah, so we can talk Mandalorian
Yeah,
because
I'm sure I'm gonna have a lot of questions.
It'll be good, and then I'll fuck them up, and then people will write us.
Yeah, I kind of miss getting the hate mail directed at you
Thanks.
because mine is just it happens every day.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
So I'm just used to that, man. You know what I mean?
So hey, congratulations! We hit more than 700 downloads.
Yeah, 700 total. Well, it's what is it? It's more than 500 on.
Well, that was
certain,
just on one platform, but
on certain platforms. And
but no, it was over 700 when we look at everything. So that's a
Yeah.
milestone for us, man.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Thank you for listening to us, fans, and supporting us across the globe.
Yeah.
Outside the U.S., we know we have dedicated fans in France. Thank you so much. But in Australia,
Yeah.
Russia, Germany, thank you for everyone for listening to us. And, of course, in the U.S., all of our fans in New York and in California and Florida. That's where we have most of our fans. We really appreciate you guys listening and everyone in between. This was something that we started during the pandemic as
kind of as a would you say it more as a goof or more? No, it was
No,
more
we
just
were
to do something.
Yeah, we
right?
just wanted to try something different because
Yeah.
everything was so grim, and we wanted to just do something that was fun, that was like a creative outlet.
Yeah, right.
and-
Because we just got tired of just the same going to work, coming home, going to
Yeah.
work, coming home, and just dealing with all the nonsense that was going on, man. People dying and all that stuff, and we just needed an outlet, and this worked out perfectly for us. you
Yeah,
know?
and we're having fun. We learn new
Yeah.
skills. We do all the stuff ourselves. We have a little bit of help, but we do all of this. We produce it. We do the marketing, and this is our first season. And next week we won't really have like a show because it'll be Christmas, and And we're going to take some time off. We encourage everyone to take some time off and enjoy the time with your families. But this has been a fun year, and we're looking forward to season 2. We're going to have some new stuff.
Yeah, no, we definitely been brainstorming and trying to come up with different ideas and ideas. We listen to a lot of podcasts too and try to get some feedback. But we're trying to look at things that aren't out there anyway. We're just trying to formulate new things. And hopefully it works. Hopefully, we get some good feedback and also we could implement it, and I'm definitely looking forward to that.
Yeah. So thanks again to all our fans for listening. We really love you guys. We appreciate you. And, of course, thanks to our sponsor, Crown Trophy of Cypress, California, is someone who supported us right from the very beginning. They heard our show. They loved the things that we were talking about. And they got in touch with us right away and said, hey, I want to support you guys. And we really appreciated them because they didn't have to support us. And it's been a real fun ride getting to know them and working with them. And hopefully, fans, if you need any kind of
awards,
please go check out Crown Trophy. They will help you with all of your promotional items. They can customize your awards. They can add your logo. And they've been around for more than 25 years. And they're just really awesome people to work with. And if you mention the Out of the Cave podcast, you'll receive 10% off your order. So check out our website, outofthecavepodcast.com. You'll see a link for their website and go make your orders. I don't know if you'll have enough time to do it for Christmas, but as you look at next year and everything opening up, sports and everything,
absolutely.
Make sure you go to Crown Trophy.
And don't forget they ship nationwide. So it's not just a California company. They ship everywhere.
Thanks for those of you who have bought us coffees. We really appreciate it. Please keep them coming.
Yes, thank you very much because I definitely needed that caffeine.
Yes, he did. And that's it, fans. Thank you so much. We really love you guys. Hope you like the show.
Happy holidays. Enjoy yourselves. Be safe. Be responsible. And enjoy the times with your families. Thank you very much from the captain. Bills once again. Bills Mafia. I love you guys. Let's do it. Let's keep pushing all the way to the Super Bowl.
Thanks, guys. Take care.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.